crisis and returning would not have been safe. TPS allows me to work, support my family, and live here without fear. Now, nearly 20 years later, this country is my home. Home. I am the sole caregiver of my 3 young kids, and this is the only country they know. My daughter, who has serious medical needs and food allergies, is already struggling with anxiety over what might happen. She constantly asks me, can I eat this? Is it safe for me? The fear of not having access to the food and medical care she needs weighs on her every day. She wonders how she could possibly cope if she were forced to live in Nepal, where life-saving resources for children like her are scarce. Losing TPS would be devastating for me and for my family. Without me, I would lose the right to live and work in the US. Though my children are American citizens, I could not leave them behind. At the same time, I cannot imagine uprooting them and taking them to a country they have never known. They would lose access to their schools, healthcare, friends, and community, and the future they deserve in their own country. I have not come in terms with that terrifying possibility, though it could become reality within days if the court does not act. I traveled here from Virginia for today's hearing because I feel compelled to speak up, not just for myself or the Nepali community, but for all TPS holders. I want to be a voice for those who are afraid to speak out in the critical moment. I'm not standing here for my children and for every parent who risks being separated from their children if TPS ends. Terminating TPS for Nepal and other nations would tear countless families apart. That is not acceptable. This is not justice. Keep families whole, keep communities strong. Hamro lagi, हामी नै.
Sandia. If many of us were to have the courage of Sandia, many of us will be US citizens by this time. But sometimes we need people to step up forward and lead us in this fight. Another person, and actually is from here, was born in Honduras, but grew up in this region and has been giving all his contribution to the city of San Francisco. Let's welcome also Johnny Silva, another plaintiff from Honduras.